Hi there, this is Doshu. I'm the abbot here at Zenwest Buddhist Society. This Living Zen-podcast is just one of the many resources we've created at Zenwest to make Zen practice and training more available and accessible to people all over the world. Instructional videos, printable resources, and much, much more are also available on our website at www.zenwest.ca. If you're a regular listener, I'd love to hear from you. So please drop me an email at office@zenwest.ca and let me know who you are, how you got started, and what brought you to Zen. Everything we make available in person and online at Zenwest is only possible because of the support of our members and associates, people like you. If the efforts of our community are making a difference in your life, I'd like to invite you to show your support and take part in making it happen by becoming an associate or member of the Zenwest Sangha. You can do this by clicking the Join Us tab on our website at www.zenwest.ca. Thank you for your support, and thanks for listening.
Well, welcome to, especially to the people who are joining us this evening for the first time. My name is Doshu, and I'm a priest here at Zenwest. And at this part of our regular Tuesday practice, one of the priests or the abbot gives a short Dharma talk. If you're more comfortable turning so you can see me or face me, you're welcome to do so. This part is somewhat less formal than the other two rounds of sitting, so just whatever works for you is fine. And a word of caution not to take anything I say with too much gravity. This is an offering, and you can treat it as you would, I don't know, a piece of furniture maybe, or the sound of the wind outside. If there's something in it for you, that's fine. If not, just let it go. We don't put a lot of stock in dogma or remembering things that are said particularly. And there won't be a test at the end of the evening. But I do want to say a little bit about liberation from suffering, which is what this practice is about. And I'd like to invite everyone to imagine that at this particular moment, by some cosmic fluke, the entire cosmos happens to be in a state which entirely conforms with my wishes, so that everything right now, it just seems to have happened that I have all my druthers satisfied right now. In fact, here I am, I'm sitting on this cushion in this room. That's exactly what I want to be doing. Isn't that amazing? I want to have these body sensations. I want to be in this room with exactly this group of people. No one else will do. And I get my wishes. Everything is just exactly as I would like it to be. Truly a cosmic coincidence. And even just imagining this, I can feel myself letting go of a lot of anxiety. I spend a lot of time wishing the universe were other than the way it is. And here I found, wonder of wonders, it's exactly the way I want it to be. even things that I usually rail against, shortcomings, getting older, physical limitations. No, I think I'll have it just be this way completely. There's a real spaciousness that I'm experiencing right now, just at the very thought that I could be completely harmonizing with everything that is. That I needn't stand up in opposition to what is. Now, you may think I'm a rather strange person to want things to be just this way, complete with wars in the Middle East, oppression and hardship and suffering globally. But I think you can appreciate that if there were a circumstance in which we had everything just as we liked it to be, there would be a lot of release possible, a lot of spacious possibilities, freedom from the anxiety of working against how things are. Now, I don't think it's practical to wait around hoping that the universe will just jostle itself into such a position that it happens to conform with everything I want. Even if it did, it wouldn't last long, and I'd be out of luck. But just to know that there is or to touch a possibility of harmonious interaction. Now, you could say the problem, as it were, if you like problems, is that the universe isn't the way we want it to be typically. We'd like it to be organized in a much different way that would suit us much better than the one we get. So we have a dilemma. Things aren't the way we want them to be. We recognize if they were the way we wanted them to be, there'd be this spaciousness, this freedom, this potential that would be overwhelming. And I think it's this possibility that brings many people to practice. It certainly brought me to practice. The possibility that there was a way to get around, over, or under, or through, or somehow resolve the difficulty that arises from my not getting what I want. And the solution to this conundrum, if you want to call it that, in my experience, is to be found in broadening the scope within which we look for the solution. When I find myself blocked by a paradox or a problem, what I notice is if I can subsequently resolve this problem, usually what's happened is I have stepped outside the context in which this problem arose, or the context in which this problem exists. It wouldn't be a problem if there weren't some stuckness, some oppositionality maybe. And the way out of it, the resolution, seems to me to come from looking outside the narrowness which itself gave rise to the stuckness or the problem. This, for me, this operates on all levels. A trivial example would be, say, an arithmetic problem. If I want to, add 96 plus 37, for instance, I'm sort of stuck because I don't get it right off. If you said add 10 plus 10, I'd get it right off, 20. Bang, no problem. That's not a problem. There's no stuckness there, but 96 plus 37, right off I go, and I start looking around for solutions. I might pick up a calculator. I might say, I'll take 4 off the 37, add it to the 96, make 100, and I can add 133 and get 133. All sorts of ways I might approach this problem. But they all involve moving outside the realm in which the stuckness occurs. And it happens so naturally, and I have such a developed kit, a toolkit of solutions to trivial problems of this sort, that I don't even notice what's going on. But when I look at it, what I've done is simply broaden my horizons. And if I broaden them sufficiently in the right context, I can find a new playground in which the problems just disappear or resolve themselves spontaneously, you could say, clear up even. There's a tradition of in which problems clear up just in the process of life themselves. Anyway, I see practice in this light, that we have fundamental issues of oppositionality to what's going on, and we get wrapped up in trying to resolve them through working within the context in which they're a problem. And that goes nowhere fast. For me, it has gone nowhere fast. What goes somewhere, perhaps slowly, is to open myself up to broader possibilities. And that's exactly what we're doing here as we sit. Settling down, letting go, opening up, becoming available, inviting this spaciousness out of which, well, we don't know what's going to show up. The very not knowingness is part of the spaciousness. So, ever broader, wider, deeper, and that's how it goes, for me, at any rate. And my time is up, so I'll leave you with this. May we all find our own way through this this very special opportunity that we have here. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Living Zen podcast. If you follow Living Zen through iTunes, I would very much appreciate it if you would take a moment to let me know what you think about it by rating or reviewing the podcast, so that new listeners can also hear what you have to say. Thank you for your time and for your support.